Haunches hard as granite, a coat glossy like pearl.
Eyes that sparkle like diamonds.
Sunshine on a mountain stream, but you get the idea. A creature of outrageous temperament and magnificent proportions.
Just your type.
Too bad it's a bull.
Mock if you will, but that bull's gonna do wonders for our herd.
Wait, you're going to buy a bull?
Huh?
Yeah, Archie Devine's holding them for us.
Just until Thursday, so we better get a move on.
You can't. We don't have the money.
We have $500.
Half of that is for Andy Mortensen. We're buying his hay crop for winter feed.
Well, maybe we can do without winter feed.
Oh? Is the herd going to live on ice crystals?
I am not going another season without a decent bull.
All right, we pay off Andy Mortensen. That leaves us with $250.
I won't buy a milk cow.
Make one of your famous trades, then.
Oh, even Pan's not that good.
Well, better get a move on. Archie won't wait.
Pan's got his heart set on this.
So does Andy.
Well, I'll talk to Andy.
So once again, you're bending over backward to accommodate Pan.
No, I'm not.
Welching on a deal because of what Pan wants. We're a team.
This isn't about what Pan wants. It's about something...
Just said it. Pan has his heart set.
We need that bull. It's a good bull, and Archie's asking a fair price. And if we don't get one this fall, we are going to come up short next spring.
And how are we going to feed the herd?
Andy will take credit. Archie won't.
Fine.
Fine?
I can compromise.
Well, now, let's see what this says. Pay to the order of, is it Andy Mortensen?
Knock it off.
Nope, my goodness golly me, it says pay to the order of Archie Devine. Bull it is, and bully to the man who can still wear the pants in the family.
Gracious in victory, as always.
Rankles, don't it?
Have you packed it?
Oh, sure. Partners like Rich and me, we've been on the trail so long we can pack with our eyes closed.
Just one more thing I gotta do.
Richmond P. Hobson Jr., Panhandle Phillips, and Gloria McIntosh Hobson were real people. And for a short period of time, in the wilderness halfway between Vancouver and the Yukon, they worked to carve out the largest cattle ranch in the world. That part is true.
Finished?
Right.
Yeah, just give me a...
He's not going to Vanderhoof.
Cowboys ain't ordinary mortals. We'll be on our way as soon as he clears himself of whatever part of your breakfast stuck in his craw.
There's nothing wrong with that breakfast.
What are you doing?
Making tea.
Rich hates tea.
It will settle his stomach.
Tainted water is the most frequent cause of digestive complaints.
I'm boiling the water.
You cooked the bacon, too.
We all ate the bacon.
His was rare.
It was crispy, the way he likes it.
All the better to disguise the taste.
Of what?
Wormwood, gall, whatever it was you fed him.
Why would I poison Rich?
To stop our bull buying expedition.
I didn't even know you were going.
Well, you might have sniffed it out with your damnable female intuition.
Were you trying to keep it a secret?
Well, I didn't want you bullying your way in.
I'm Rich's wife and an equal partner, and I do not bully. Get out of my way. Oh, you lie down, I'll get you all fixed up, okay?
I'll be fine, thanks.
Ready to ride, partner?
Don't. Not well.
He's right as rain.
Just a touch of upset.
You're pale as a ghost.
He needs some sunshine.
And he's sweating.
Cool forest shade.
Eggs.
Hard-boiled?
No.
Poached?
that's what caused this.
I didn't have any eggs.
Last night after dinner, I was still hungry, so I fried up a few. I think they may have been off.
I knew this was your doing. You burnt the stew, rendering it inedible. Left him hungry, which forced him to fry up the tainted eggs.
I didn't burn the stew.
Would you two mind letting me sleep a while?
Of course. Pan was leaving right now. Come here. Come on. There you go. Much better. There. Is that more comfortable?
Sure.
I've never seen you this sick before.
Oh, I'm not that bad.
Poor dear.
I'll be fine.
You've got a fever.
No, I don't need that.
We've got to keep you warm so that you don't catch a chill.
I'm sweltering.
Good. That will help the fever break.
Gloria.
I know it's not that comfortable, Rich, but my mother used to swear.
Gloria!
What?
Move!
He'll be ready to ride in an hour or two.
Hardly.
Oh, I know the man. Got a constitution like a sturgeon.
Sturgeon?
A prehistoric fish that's managed to survive despite being forced to eat the crap that falls to the bottom of rivers.
Pan just called you a bottom feeder.
I meant it in only the most flattering light.
Yeah, I think that did the trick.
Feeling up to a ride?
Oh, sure.
There you go. Would you do something for me?
Of course, Rich. Anything.
Go to Vanderhoof with Pan.
Except that.
We need the bull.
Pan can go by himself.
No, it takes 2 riders to bring it back.
But you're sick. I want to stay here and help you.
And I wish you would. I really do, but this would ease my mind considerably.
I'm your helpmate. I belong here.
Yes, you are my helpmate, but you're also my partner in the ranch.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No. You're a terrific nurse. You put me right on the road to recovery.
We don't know that yet. What if you take a turn for the worse and you're here all by yourself?
I just need a bit of rest. And it would ease my mind considerably if I knew you and Pan were working together for the sake of the ranch. Otherwise, I'd just be laying here, worrying. For me.
Pan will never agree.
Please. No.
You're almost better.
Not enough. Not with her fussing over me.
Aha! You are trying to get rid of her. I'll take her on one condition.
What?
You tell her the truth. She's not an equal partner.
She is an equal partner.
She's a bookkeeper. She doesn't know a damn thing about cattle ranching, and if she starts coming on cattle buying expedition, she's gonna think she does.
Do you want the bull or not?
A lariat? You couldn't throw one if your life depended on it. What are these?
I hate wet feet.
Ducks survive. So will you. What else we got here? Too bulky. Please.
Oh, that's not for cooking. It's to crack you over the skull.
You two all set?
Yes.
No.
Have a nice time.
I ride herd and feed and garden and deal with all the books and the grazing commissioner.
You're still a greenhorn.
Rich only worked up here for 1 season before you asked him to partner up.
I carried Rich for years. Now I got his wife and 2 baby cowhands to support.
We carry you.
I am the only one on this ranch knows diddly squat about cowboying.
Rich is every bit the cowboy you are.
Huh.
And he deals with the investors. Cowboy you are. And he deals with the investors. All of the money, Kit and Tommy. In his spare time, he's running around putting out the fires you start.
What fires?
Wars with neighbors, gambling away stud horses, hooking us into shady business deals.
Rich went along with that.
All you do is dump more work on his lap.
And what about you?
I help Rich in every way that I can.
Well, if you're such a helpmate, how come he begged me to take you out of there?
That's not true.
It is. Excuse me. He was lying there, pleading with
He
me.
didn't. I would have heard it through the walls.
You were out on the porch. Excuse me.
Food poisoning, huh?
Probably.
From the extra crispy bacon? Maybe those runny, uncooked fried eggs?
You are vicious, vindictive, utterly lacking in female virtues.
Oh? Do we have virtues?
Some have warmth, humanity, compassion.
Ready to ride out and get that bull of yours? Partner?
Give me a minute.
Archie isn't gonna wait, you know.
Why are you torturing me?
That's what you said to Rich when he was sick.
I'm far sicker than Rich was. He still had the will to live.
Oh, so you ready to pack it in?
There is peace in the grave.
Not where you're going.
No. Rich would follow and bring you.
Come on. Drink some water.
Oh, not until I pass this through.
You want most of the night. There isn't a whole lot left to pass through.
Could you build up the fire? I feel it chill.
Are you asking me?
We're running out of time.
You aren't that sick.
We're gonna lose that bull.
Of course. Monsieur Ferdinand.
His name's George.
He's a better bet than that Dominique Hasford or whatever the last one was.
Stefan. It seems to me he developed a digestive complaint while in your care.
Oh, no, Pan, let's not get into that.
Must be the Lucretia Borgia of the Blackwater.
She only poisoned her loved ones. I don't love you.
So you did poison Rich.
Why don't you just give up? You can't drive us apart.
The only thing I drive is cattle.
Drive Rich crazy.
No, that's your department.
Goodbye.
Hey, you can't leave.
Watch me.
You promised Rich. We're almost out of wood. You better get chopping.
Mr. Hobson.
Back already?
Yeah, just ran out of flour. Nelson sent me back. Says they can't do without bannock while they're branding.
When are you and Kit gonna be done over there?
Should be finished by Tuesday. Are you all right?
Just a touch of food poisoning, I'm fine. Oh, don't take those. They're off.
Well, they're only 2 days old.
Well, I ate something that was bad.
I can't imagine what that could be. Unless you ate the beans. The baked ones with the pork rind and the gravy, those weren't really fit to eat.
I'm not gonna make it to Vanderhoof. You better go get Rich.
He's sick too. Remember?
Oh, he'll rise to the occasion.
Surprised you can't.
Just leave me a stack of firewood and some water. By the time you get back with Rich, I may be able to sit in the saddle.
Why don't I just ride out and buy the bull?
Can't. Two-man job. You don't half qualified.
I'll hire some help in Vanderhoof.
You'd sabotage the deal just to spite me.
No, Pen. That's something you do.
Laying here in my sick bed and all she can do is throw groundless accusations at me. It's no wonder your husband begged me to...
Don't start. Or I'll leave you for the wolves.
prefer the wolves to your administrations. Nurse of hell. What the hell are you doing?
Checking for signs of dehydration.
Ow!
Which you have. Wrinkled skin.
Those are work calluses.
From what?
Leave me alone.
At least let me make you some tea.
What is in this tea you keep pushing? Eye of Newt?
Have you had anything to eat or drink in the last 36 hours, Pan?
No. I'll have some water.
Good.
We'll boil it first.
All right.
And let it cool before you give it to me.
Fine.
Don't let any twigs or bugs or anything in it while you're boiling it.
Cover the pot.
Careful with that. And keep the fire low so I don't get smoke in my eyes.
I'll try to write again soon. Say hi to everyone. Ed. This one came last month.
You don't have to read all of Ed's letters, Tommy.
Well, the radio's out. Need something to keep your mind off your stomach. The first day on ship, the wind was kicking up the sea, something fierce. The waves were 20 feet high, and we were bobbing up and down. Guys were throwing up all over.
Tommy, are you sure they're not waiting on you for that flower?
I can't leave a sick man alone.
I'm not sick.
Poisoned, then. I feel responsible. I cooked those beans. Maybe another letter. The bow rose and sank as the German guns sprayed us. We moved our gun around side by side, one deadly, efficient combat unit. And then, boom! Black smoke as our torpedo hit, but we held our own. Side by side, comrades in arms, life and death held in each other's care.
They'll kill each other. I must have been delirious.
No!
Drink it! You're gonna get worse. Fine. Starve then.
Wait. You gotta go get that bull.
Be easier than nursing you.
All right. Get Archie to take him out into the corral. Let him run. Check his legs, his back. Make sure they're straight. And then you gotta bend down real low and check underneath.
What am I looking for?
Nothing. If Archie gets a good look at you, he might lower the price. Use what you got.
Is that all you think of women? We're a collection of physical parts?
That's all anyone is.
What about feelings? Personality? Intelligence?
You think Rich brought you out here because of your personality and intelligence?
Mainly?
What are you doing here?
I was worried you two might not be getting along. You all right?
Fit as a fiddle. I just pulled a muscle chopping firewood.
We're fine. Now, why don't you just scoot off down that trail and pick up that bull we so badly require?
Well, he needs rest. And you do too.
I tell you what, I'll head to town if you two go back to the ranch.
If I could ride anywhere, I would be heading north to Vanderhoof.
You're looking pretty doggo.
You give me a night's rest, I'll be catching up to you. I'll go if you go.
Deal.
I'm not taking him back if you're still too weak to travel alone.
I'm better.
No, I want you to stay here. You wait here and rest.
I'll stay.
can get some for you.
This cabin is freezing.
He's bringing in some wood.
You're not very sympathetic, are you? Gloria? Something hit you?
You know, I could read some of Ed's letters to you. It perked Mr. Hobson right up.
Covered yet?
Tommy, you'd better go tell Mr. Hobson that I can't make it.
When you see Rich, don't get too explicit with the domestic details.
Yeah, but Mrs. Hobson...
Just tell Rich that Mrs. Hobson is still stuck here nursing me and that he should go forward as planned. He can take you.
I don't know.
It's your chance to do some real cowboying, son. Now go. Still alive? Here. Drink this. I'll get you back on your feet in no time.
That's sweet of you.
Least I can do.
What is it?
Mineral oil.
That's what you give to the horses.
It's the quickest cure.
You're trying to dose me up with some kind of quack medicine just so you can get out of here?
No.
Go. Just leave me alone.
Where's Mrs. Hobson?
Pan sent me instead.
Why?
I'm guessing because he's feeling too poorly to come himself.
And Mrs. Hobson?
Fine. As fit as a fiddle.
Then why isn't she here?
Yeah, she said that she wouldn't dream of leaving Mr. Phillips alone when he was so sick and live with herself if something were to happen. Mr. Hobson?
Has anyone pointed out to you that you were entirely self-centered?
I believe you may have.
I spent all that time nursing you and I get sick and you just run off.
You rejected my ministrations, so I was forced... What the hell are you doing here? I was just on my way to meet you.
You were gonna leave Gloria?
Well, she insisted.
You all right?
I'm going back to bed.
You're supposed to be on your way to Vanderhoof. We need that bull.
I've got two very sick partners. There's no way in hell I'm heading back to town.
We don't need Codlin.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at yourself.
Are we running a ranch or a nursery?
Gloria? Gloria.
Where am I? I got all turned around.
Oh, you're burning up. Come here.
I'm fine. It's just a touch of upset.
Can I get you anything?
You? No.
Why not?
You didn't want me nursing you. I don't want you nursing me.
I don't know how you expected her to buy a bull. She can't even find the outhouse.
I don't want to hear any more about that bull.
Testy.
I got the horses on saddle.
Good. Saddle a fresh one. Ride out and get Kit. You two are going to town to buy that bull.
I thought you didn't want to hear that word again.
Not from you.
Sure thing, Mr. Hobson.
He can't go and buy a bull.
It's the only way. You're too sick, and I'm staying here to take care of my wife.
Archie Devine is a cattle dealer. You know what that means?
It means he buys and sells.
It means you can't trust him to give you the straight goods. He says a bull is 6 years old, you can be sure it's 9. Understand?
Yeah.
Now, we set a price for $500. No more, no less. He starts mouthing off about another offer. You tell him that's all you got. And if he won't budge, you tell him fine. You'll start looking around.
Don't want to seem too interested.
Exactly. You're doing the Lord's work, Tommy. Thanks.
Oh, no. Right. Fluids.
Is there anything else you don't want me to get you?
No. But sit down. There's something that I want to discuss with you.
Look, I didn't mean that you're not a terrific nurse. It's just I do better on my own.
It's not that. It's about the books. Truth is, I've never been able to reconcile the month-end statements.
We don't get any.
That's the problem. You can't iron the shirts before you wash them. Any more than the Chinese can fend off the Japanese.
That's all.
It is so unfair. Those poor people having their country invaded.
Hey, it's freezing out here.
Rich,
We need more firewood.
You'll have to get it yourself.
I'm sick.
Gloria's getting worse.
She has the flu.
It's not the flu.
Sure it is. You came down with it, I came down with it. Now she's gonna have to tough it out.
Pan, she thinks she's in the Palomar ballroom.
Well, she's never had a firm grip on reality.
Will you knock it off? You may not give a tinker's damn about her, but she's my wife, and she's feeling pain right now.
Wow. I never said I didn't care about the woman. Just said she shouldn't be a partner, that's all.
Well, she is a partner. She's my partner. And you're gonna take care of her.
What are you doing?
I'm going to the Mortensons to radio the doctor.
See, this is what I warned you about when you bring a
Can
woman
we
up
have this
front here.
argument another time, please?
If you insist.
No, you're not coming too.
I'm not coming, I'm going. You're staying.
For
Weak
Christ-
as I am, I'm a damn sight better rider than you, aren't I?
No.
Well, if she's as sick as you say she is, then seeing my shining face hanging over her bedside is not going to do a whole hell of a lot to ease the pain.
where's Pan?
You went to go radio the doctor. Did you get through to the doctor?
She still got that fever?
It's up and down.
Okay, first thing. Is she pregnant?
No.
Okay, we gotta keep her in bed, keep her immobilized, put pillows around
What
her.
is it?
Doc says gallbladder or appendicitis. Fever makes him think appendicitis. He's flying in, should be here in 12 hours or so. If the weather clears. Appendicitis. He's flying in, should be here in 12 hours or so. If the weather clears. Look, He says it might pass on its own.
Might.
Yeah, people have attacks on and off for years. We gotta watch your fever, though. If it spikes high, it needs a burst.
What then?
Doc might be here before then.
Is Pan back?
Yes.
Tell him to shut the door. That draft.
Here.
Oh.
Take it easy. Take it easy. You have to lie still.
I wish my mom was here. She used to give me grape water.
I thought that was for babies.
Pan would say that fits. No, don't go over it. Please.
Gloria, I have to get you something. Just please lie still. Hey, where do you hide the booze?
This is no time to be drowning your sorrows.
I have to give her something.
No, no. Doc says she can't eat anything. Any movement, inside or outside, could cause a rupture.
Well, how does he know? It could be anything. Here, look. Acute indigestion.
Heartburn?
Well, she's got all the causes. Acute indigestion is most commonly found in women who lead cat and dog existences with their husbands and who wrangle at mealtime.
No, you two don't wrangle at mealtimes.
No, you two do.
Let me see that. Documented medical evidence that marriage is bad for you.
Castor oil. She'll take that if I mix it with something.
No, no fluids, no food.
Then what?
Doc says we may have to operate. Cut out the appendix before it bursts.
That could kill her.
Well, a burst appendix would kill her.
No.
We've done harder procedures on cattle.
But you're forgetting she's not a cow.
Easier. She's only got one stomach.
No.
I'm not saying that we should do it, just that we can if we have to.
We're not set up for that kind of operation in here.
Oh, hell. I took a bullet out of Lester Dorsey's foot on the trail.
You're not cutting her open.
No doctor in the world would operate on a relative. And you ain't even a doctor.
Neither are you.
We can't let that thing burst.
Well, it might not burst. Even the doctor said it could pass.
Figure the odds, Reg.
I am. We're waiting.
Oh. Turn the heat down. Radiator's leaking.
Gloria.
180s.
We can't have her thrashing about.
It's a fever.
Set it up. Whatever you need. Finally got you to pick up a tool with a handle.
Pain ain't a tool, it's a vessel. Well, Doc still may get here in time, in which case everything will be ready for him.
That's if she doesn't improve on her own.
If she doesn't.
Expect the best, plan for the worst.
Don't hurt to be prepared.
Fever's down.
Feel her stomach. Doc said it would stop hurting if it burst. Not too hard. You might bust it.
Oh! 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 Oh!
diagram all memorized yet?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much like a road map, you know. Chicago to Seattle.
There's no appendix.
There's an index.
You don't even know where the appendix is?
Yeah, I know where it is. Look, it's right here. No, here. Right down, right down at the end of the Seacom. Seacom. Well, once I'm in there, I'll have a look around. I'm bound to run into it.
You'll have a look around?
Hey, we're losing daylight. If you want me to try, I sure don't want to be doing this by candlelight.
I'm not so sure I want you to do it at all.
I know. I'm sorry. But I'm all you got.
If it was Olivia, would you let me do it?
Wouldn't think twice. If it was you, I'd do it.
Sorry.
Why did you wake me up?
It's time to make you better.
The doctor's here?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nice and easy.
Tablecloth. You cleaned up in here.
Oh, Pam did.
You two been drinking?
No, we need to use it for anesthetic.
Why?
The doctor says it's your appendix, and it needs to come out before it ruptures.
But he hasn't even examined me. Where is he?
Well, we can't move you any further, and it's a simple operation, all set up to do it here.
Who's the doctor?
Pam.
Get the hell away from me!
Gloria!
No!
Gloria!
Let go of me! Let go!
Settle down!
No!
Gloria!
No! Reg! How could you let him?
I don't have any choice. Feisty little thingy. Gloria, stop it! You're gonna rupture!
I'd rather rupture than let that vulture hack me open
Well, no, that's a fine way to talk to the man who's going to save your life.
over my dead body.
Well, maybe.
Hold to that! Now we got rabies to contend with. Not rabbit. Yeah, well, why is she such a...
She drew blood.
I'll kill you! I'll both of you!
Gloria, you're gonna kill yourself.
Let her.
Pan.
Well, if she hasn't ruptured herself yet, you think she's gonna?
You think maybe she has ruptured?
There's only one way to tell. Oh. I guess it didn't rupture.
I am going back. I am going back to bed.
Glad to see you're still with us.
So am I.
You feeling any better?
Yeah. Pain's gone.
You scared me half to death.
Now you know how it feels.
You're gonna have to have an operation, you know.
Sooner or later.
No, sooner. When we go to Vancouver, then we can look for a house.
Don't be silly.
There you go.
I had this crazy dream the other night. We were talking about moving to Vancouver.
It wasn't a dream.
I'll have the operation.
Yes, but that doesn't make you immune. We're miles from a doctor, and anything can happen to you out here.
Anything can happen to you.
Yes, but I'm responsible for you.
No, I'm responsible for me. You're responsible for you.
That's not the way it works. You can't survive out here unless you can trust your partner.
I trusted you, not Pan.
He's the only one who could have operated on you and saved your life.
So what are you saying? Live out here with Pan or not at all? Fine. I'll stay here with Pan.
Well, now that's a risky proposition. Might just kill each other.
You heading out?
Thought I'd better see how Kit and Tommy are doing with that bull. That is, unless you're planning to sell the ranch while I'm gone.
You heard.
Hard not to.
Rich thinks I'm too fragile to survive out here.
Fragile as a polecat, and I got the teeth marks to prove it.
You should have seen your face. You were so stunned.
Not me. It was my intention all along to shock you into recovery.
She's not recovered. She's flying out as soon as the doctor gets here.
Are you going with her?
Yep.
Bunk. I'm not going anywhere.
You're having the operation.
This is your plan to get me off this ranch. I'll take my chances.
Gloria, this crisis passed, but anything can happen to you. And what if I'm not here?
I tried to help her. She wouldn't let me.
If you were sick, would you have let me operate?
I let you nurse me on the trail.
Mr. Phillips, Mr. Hobson, we got the bull.
Hey, good man!
He's in the corral. Kit's just giving him some hay.
You have any trouble bringing him in?
Nah, he's as gentle as a new calf.
So what did Archie ask?
Well, he showed me this bull named George.
That's the one.
He was asking $550.
But you told him you only had 500, right?
So I remembered what Mr. Phillips said about cattle dealers, so I asked to see some of the others as not to seem so interested,
Good.
like you said.
That's very good, Tommy.
There was this other one, Grand Champion. He was asking 600.
Yeah.
We got him for 5.
You didn't get George?
No, man, we got Stefan Dominio Hasford. The first, the national champion.
Stefan Dominio Hasford? That's the dud bull we had last spring.
No, it's the father of the dud bull we had last spring.
That would make him about 12 years old.
Old?
Ancient.
Like with Noah on the ark.
No wonder he kept falling asleep on the trail.
Well, I'm surprised he made it.
I'm sure Archie is too.
I'm so sorry. I feel terrible.
You should.
No, I mean, I feel terrible.
Oh, not on my boots.
Oh.